Overthinking is a trait that we all do. We're all guilty of it because that is how we're made. Our conscious mind just has us overthinking. But our conscious mind is not who we are. So that is the first thing that we need to remember. It's not who we are. We have programs as well, which is a subconscious mind. So that is where all our programmings were stored from 0 to 7. So we're just a collective thought process. So everything your peers said to you, your parents, your society, your kids, you absorb that. But every child, your brother and sisters may not have absorbed the same one. So you might have one that's quite anxious and really took something in deep, but then another child or you may not have thought that that was anything major, so that was not absorbed into your subconscious mind. So it's beliefs, it's worries, doubts, fears, it's limiting beliefs. It's like things where your parents might have said you're always in lack, or there was always debts, or there's always money issues. There's all these things, or fears or phobias. You know, if your mum and dad are scared of spiders, I guarantee you're probably scared of spiders, unless it didn't bother you. So as I say, not everything goes in there. So 95% of us are programmed as from children. But as we grow and we work on ourselves and understand ourselves more, we can change these beliefs. So if you're going for a job and you were underconfident as a child, as you grew, you probably would gain more confidence. Or if you didn't, you might have seen other people get confident and think, okay, so you kind of switch in a thought or a trait of you and made it into and created it yourself, which is also a good thing. But we have things that we're not even aware of, so things can lie dormant, and then we push them down, a fear or an emotion and we're unaware how to deal with it. We don't know where it's come from even, but it's not something we like to experience, so we push it down. But often if there's trapped emotions in our bodies, that can create ailments, illnesses. People that are sick are usually often, not always, but often, it's from an emotion that they've trapped in their body. It could have been from childhood, it could have been hereditary, it could have been passed down through generations. There's so many things that our bodies hold on to. So if you can imagine, our brain is got neuropeptides. Our brains trigger neuropeptides, in our bodies, and we've got hundreds of thousands of cells of neuropeptides in our bodies. So when one trauma happens, say for instance you were you fell off your bike when you were 5 and you cut your knee, you end up in hospital or something like that, and it caused a trauma, then that trauma would be stored in all the neuropeptides in your body. They'd be triggered by your brain, and that would stay there as a dormant memory. So when you fall off your bike again, that fear or that emotion will naturally just pop up because your body's already experienced it in the neuropeptides. This is how your brain and body all work. So it's almost like you're triggering the fight or flight mode. So every time you fear something and you've already experienced that fear, say a debt or a bill or something, it happens again, boof, all of a sudden your body's fight or flight mode kicks in, it's experienced it before, it's triggered, the stress is appearing, and the stress and anxiety is that's where you, when you struggle with your body, you get ailments, you're not addressing it, you're not addressing the fears, you're not addressing the worries. But once you get to that baseline and you understand yourself and we find that identity, it can then be neutralized. And it's quite easy technique that I use called Make Anything Possible. It is a beautiful technique and it happens in front of my eyes. So when I'm treating somebody with an emotion, whether it's conscious or subconscious, they can actually feel that in their body. If it's conscious, they can feel it in their body, and then they can feel it just relaxing and neutralizing. And what we're doing, we're relaxing and neutralizing, and we do this until it's gone down to nothing and it does not trigger your body. And once that's done, you very rarely need to do it again. it's like your body has got this natural trigger where it's not going to remember that fear and cause that stress and emotion in your body. So it's beautiful, it's powerful, and I love it when we get so many breakthroughs. So this can happen with beliefs, emotions, it can happen with past traumas, but it can also work with your body on future things that you're excited, you want to, you might be stuck at a crossroads and not sure what you want to do in your next journey. It also helps you create pathways so your creativity opens up and thoughts and ideas flood in. So it's also very helpful for lots of different things. So you might think, oh gosh, it's only about negative things. It's not, it's about creating new things, looking at a new path, looking at new options and identities, opening up pathways in your chakras, clearing your chakras. It's such a beautiful thing. And yeah, I'm so happy with the people that have already experienced so many things. And if you need to look at the testimonials, check out online and have the most amazing day. See you soon.